Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ree and I make fashion and lifestyle videos. Okay, let's get right into today's video. I'm really excited about this one. This one, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking through how to dress for the rectangular body type. So obviously you guys probably know the different types of, body shapes, and that's rectangular for one. We have the hourglass shape, we have inverted triangle, and we also have round. So I just want to preface this by saying no body shape is better than another, obviously. This is just about trying to dress for your body type and find things that are going to work for you. Okay, so there's many tests that you can take to find out what body type you are. So if you're a little bit unsure, you can figure that out. But basically what a rectangular body shape is that your chest area and your hips are pretty much the same dimensions. And also your waist is not very much smaller. It's kind of like around the same kind of, dimension. So obviously that gives the rectangular frame. So it's a really good starting point when figuring out what body type you are and dressing for that body type is finding celebrities, because obviously their pictures are splattered all over the internet. So finding celebrity styles that you like that also have your body type, so then you can see kind of like what can inspire you, right? So some people that have the rectangular frame are Gwyneth Paltrow, Hailey Bieber, Kate Hudson, Natalie Portman, and Cameron Diaz. Obviously the list goes on and on, but that's just a few to name. So again, you don't always have to follow these rules. You also don't have to follow any of them if you don't want to. Some days I wear whatever I want to wear, and I have a rectangular frame because as long as you feel good leaving the house, that's all that matters. This is just to get you more comfortable. I just want to make sure everybody's clear because I don't want to offend anybody, obviously. So what you can do if you have a rectangular frame is really focus on defining that waist, right? Because we want to make everything look a little bit balanced. Luckily for us, rectangular body frames are one of the easiest ones to dress because don't want to brag, but most things look good on us. So yeah, it's just easier, not better, just easier. So certain things that you can do are cutouts. Cutouts are huge right now. They've been huge for the last few years. So finding items like tops, for example, with cutout details, it's not going to be a problem at all. And that's just around maybe the tummy area, finding cutouts that are just going to like add a little bit more interest to the item. So then it's going to bring the eye to the waist, and it's going to make the waist appear a little bit smaller to give you a little bit more balance at the top and at the bottom of your body frame. So that's a really good idea. Also adding belts. Belts are huge. It definitely just brings that waist in just a little bit more, and it just finishes off the look a little bit better too. Also, if you have a tighter top on and tighter bottoms, adding that belt is just going to break that up a little bit just for the eye, and it's going to just really give the illusion of a little bit of a cinched waist. Okay, so yes, we talked about balanced silhouettes, so that's definitely going to be really important, and that's adding volume at the top and at the bottoms. So you can add a blazer that's a little bit more structured, or any top. So I love oversized blazers. I love blazers with a little bit of padding in the shoulders just to create, that shape. And then automatically your waist is going to look a little bit smaller because your shoulders are being accentuated. So that's a really good tip. And you can also thrift so many men's blazers, which is just my favorite way to do it. For tops, you could do a little bit more like flowy sleeves, a little bit flouncy. You can also do items that are peplum style. I think it really does a great job, just like so it cinches in your waist but then brings it out. So again, just creating that illusion of a smaller waist is definitely the way to go. And peplum styles are just so lovely, and I love being able to dress them down because a peplum could be a little bit girly, but then if you wear it with like baggier jeans, I just love that contrast. Also for tops, little tricks you can do are adding more scoop necks, just like letting that chest just be shown, scoop necks, sweetheart necklines, also V-necks, just accentuating and opening up that neck area and that chest area. That is personally my favorite part of the body, because you also want to focus on what you love about yourself. So what you could do is maximize the parts of your body that you love and minimize the parts that maybe maybe you're not the hugest fan of. So definitely for me, I have, over the past 2 years with lockdown, I've gotten a little bit of a tummy, so that's fine, that's how things go. But I love my neck and my chest. I think it's the most beautiful part of a woman's body. And I also love my legs and my arm. I love a lot of parts of my body. You all should hopefully, just show yourself love. So I think that's really important, finding what you really love about yourself and showing that off. So getting back to the sweetheart necklines, I have this one top from Aritzia that's kind of like the Kate dupe. I've shown it before. It's the Tuscany top. I can pop it up on screen, and that just opens up my chest area. It's so lovely. I wear that with like a straight leg jean, a little belt, belt it all up, and it just looks fantastic, and I just feel great in that. And also trying to stay away from the square neckline, and I think that's because it's a little bit harsh, right? A square, it's a little bit harsh, and then our bodies are a little bit just like straight like that. So I think that kind of just like goes along with our body type. So instead you want softer edges, you want that sweetheart, you want that like that scoop neck, things like that. So trying to stay not away from crop styles, but making sure you do it in a way you feel comfortable, right? So you can do a crop style with a looser, baggier, or wider leg pant. If you have something that's tighter on the waist and wider on the legs, it's going to again create that balance for the bottom, and then your waist is going to seem a little bit more snatched, right? And so that's definitely a good option for you. Also adding layers, so you can add a button-up shirt, you can add a cardigan, you can add a blazer, a jacket. Anything over top is just going to add a little bit more dimension to your outfit, so it's not going to be maybe like a tight crop top and then you have tight jeans on, and then your body's going to just look like there's nothing kind of breaking it up. It's just going to look a little bit straight. Okay, for bottoms, like we said, you can definitely do some lovely skinny jeans, because skinny jeans again is going to accentuate what you do have. It's going to accentuate the hips or the booty, all those things you do have. Obviously, skinny jeans are not the most on trend right now. They're not the super trendiest, but they're always going to be a staple in everybody's closet. Straight leg jeans can also not be the most flattering for our body shape, but I think if you do a straight leg jean, just adding that belt, and that's going to be fine. But the best option for us are going to be looser, wider leg jeans and trousers. And lucky for us, that's also really big right now. That's super on trend. So finding anything, again, you can thrift, you can also go to your H&M, Zara, but all the way up to premium, high street, anything like that, you're going to find options for you. I personally love the Aritzia Effortless pants. I just think they're done really well. I love the length of them. They also have different lengths, so depending how tall you are, you can find one that works for you. Also with bottoms, you can also try to play around with patterns and prints, because that's going to just break things up a little bit, just kind of distract the eye a little bit from your, more straighter frame. But if that's something you're not really into, which I don't know if I'm going to be wearing patterned pants out here, I just don't know if that's me and my style. So what you could do, let's say you have black jeans, you can find stitching, like the seam stitching, like white. So that contrast is going to be really interesting, and throughout the edges and throughout the whole pair of jeans, you're going to have that white stitching, and it's going to just do wonders for creating more of a shape, and also creating just that, those hips a little bit, even like accentuating the booty a little bit more and making that booty pop a little bit more. Okay, ending off with dresses. Love a good dress. Love a good dress. So dresses that are going to suit our body type are wrap dresses. So just the classic wrap dress. Also, you could do that with tops too, and also outerwear, but just like, a nice little tie waist. Just again, we're really focused on accentuating that waist, so that wrap style is going to do that. And it's also nice if you had, a big lunch or anything like that, you don't have to worry about like those like really fitted dresses like in that jersey material that are just not flattering. You have a little bit of a tie waist just to like help you through, your meals. And then also getting back to the cutouts. Again, like I mentioned, cutouts are huge. So cutouts are going to be fantastic right now. You could do the dresses that have cutouts like even by the shoulders, but we're kind of focusing again on the waist because that's like our area that we're trying to get, you know, looking a little bit more small. A-line is your best friend. A-line is your best friend because like we spoke about with the trousers with the smaller waist and then wider throughout the leg, that's what the A-line does for you. It's going to be tighter at the waist and then it's just going to flare out just so beautifully and like, you know, not like a big poofy thing. It's just gonna nice and streamlined. That's going to be fantastic. That's going to work with your skirts, with your dresses, also even shorts. You can find like really lovely wide leg shorts but have that A-line style to them. Okay, so that's it. We talked about everything from tops and adding those layers. We talked about cutouts. We talked about bottoms and dresses. So I hope this video helped and gave you some, you know, just some tips and tricks on how to accentuate that waist and how to just style your body a little bit better if you're feeling like, what do I do with my shape? So I hope this helps. But again, every body type is beautiful. A rectangular body shape is beautiful. So don't feel like you need to hide it. You can show that off because I know I do. So thank you so much for watching. If you got anything from this video, I would love if you clicked the like button, subscribed, commented, all that good stuff. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm and I would love to have you back. So I'll see you next time. Bye guys.